If you cannot stand on one leg for exactly 10 seconds, statistics show your risk of a serious fall doubles in the next decade. In this video, we are going to test your stability right now, and then we are going to fix it. Welcome to Primetime Wisdom. Today isn't just about exercise, it's about metrics. We aren't just guessing, we are measuring. First, I need you to stand up and find a sturdy chair or a kitchen counter. We are doing the clinically backed flamingo test. This is a crucial assessment. I'm going to put a timer on the screen. If you wobble, sway, or have to put your foot down before the buzzer, you need the 3 foundational movements I'm about to show you. We will walk through the science, then cover the dozer, tandem stance, the dozer, hip abductor lift, and the advanced clock reach. Let's see where you stand. Ready to test your balance? Stand near your counter for safety. When I say go, shift your weight slightly to one foot, then lift the other foot off the ground. You can hold it up near your ankle or knee. Do not let the feet touch again. Do not brace against the counter until absolutely necessary. Focus on a point straight ahead. I am starting the timer now. Hold steady. If you are a healthy person over the age of 70, you should aim for that 10-second mark. If you are over 80, the benchmark drops slightly, but 10 seconds is still the goal of independence. Did you make it? Did you sway dramatically? Did you reach for the counter? Whatever your result, pay attention to the exact number of seconds you achieved. That is your baseline score. Write it down. We are going to beat that score. Why is this simple test so important? It is not just about avoiding a bump or a bruise. Researchers at the University of Bristol studied the results of this test. They found a profound correlation between the ability to complete this test and long-term health. The inability to stand on one leg for 10 seconds was linked to an elevated risk of all-cause mortality over the next decade. This single ability, dynamic stability, is a marker for strength, muscle quality, and neural control. You need fast feet and a sharp mind working together. It's not about luck, it is about training. Many people think falls are caused by slippery floors. They are not. Falls are typically caused by a failure of the internal mechanism that keeps you anchored to the earth. If you have been neglecting resistance training, the tiny muscles in your feet, ankles, and hips have likely weakened. They cannot react quickly enough when you hit an uneven spot on the sidewalk or trip over a rug. The good news is these muscles are incredibly responsive to targeted training, even in your 70s and 80s. This video provides the roadmap. If you are ready to reclaim your confidence and independence, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Primetime Wisdom is dedicated to delivering the insights you need to live life well every single day. Now, let's look at the 3 exercises that form the foundation of our fix. We must start with the absolute basics, training your nervous system to handle less support. Exercise 1. The tandem stance. The first fix is the tandem stance, sometimes called the heel-to-toe stance. Think of walking on a tightrope, but staying still. This movement is the vital bridge between walking normally and standing on one foot. To start, stand next to your sturdy counter. Safety first, place one foot directly in front of the other. Your heel should touch the toe of the front foot, making a perfect straight line. You want your feet to mimic a narrow ski track. This immediately challenges your stability. Now shift your weight. Do you feel that slight tremor? That is your body's stabilization system firing up. You should feel the work primarily in your ankles and the outside of your hips. If this is easy, you can take your hands off the counter. If you need support, keep 1 or 2 fingertips gently resting on the surface. Use only the minimum amount of support required. The goal is to train the small stabilizer muscles, not just rely on your grip. Hold the tandem stance for 30 seconds on each side. If you cannot hold it for 30 seconds, hold it for as long as you can manage with good form. Then switch. Your goal is to progressively increase the duration. If you can do 60 seconds on both sides easily, you are ready to move on. Why is this essential? It trains you to handle a dramatically narrowed base of support. When you walk, your body is constantly moving from a wide base to a narrow base. If you can handle the narrowest base statically, you will handle the dynamic motions of walking much better. Practice this daily. It is a fantastic opportunity to train during downtime, like waiting for the kettle to boil. Exercise 2, the hip abductor lift. Did you know that your hips are the main anchor point for your entire balance system? If you feel wobbly, often the issue is not in your core, but on the outside of your hip, the gluteus medius. We call these the side stabilizers. They stop you from swaying sideways when you lift a leg. We are going to strengthen these crucial muscles with the hip abductor lift. Again, stand next to your counter, holding it lightly for support. Keep your shoulders down and your chest lifted. Now slowly lift one leg straight out to the side. Do not lean your upper body into the counter. That is cheating the motion. Your torso should stay straight and vertical. Think about lifting your leg with your hip muscle, not your whole body. Lift the leg only about 6 to 8 inches off the ground. Hold for a count of 2. Slowly lower the leg back down, controlling the movement all the way. Do not let the leg just drop. You should feel a burning sensation on the side of the standing hip. That is the stabilizer muscle working hard to keep your torso centered. If you feel it more in your lower back, you are probably leaning. Keep your pelvis level. This is the difference between effective training and wasting time. Repeat this lift 10 to 12 times on one side, then switch. Do 2 to 3 sets per side. If 12 repetitions feel too difficult, start with 6. Consistency is better than short bursts of intensity. This exercise directly strengthens the muscle group responsible for preventing a sideways tumble, a common and dangerous type of fall. If you fail the 10-second test, these muscles are almost certainly where your weakness lies. Addressing this weakness is your quickest route to improvement. Exercise 3, the clock reach. Once you have mastered standing still and engaging the hip muscles, we need to introduce movement and speed. Real falls happen when you lose balance while reaching or moving dynamically. This is where the clock reach comes in. It trains your body to recover from small shifts of weight without falling. Stand firmly on one foot. Imagine a large clock on the floor around you. Now, use your non-standing foot to lightly tap the floor at the 12 o'clock position, straight in front of you. Keep your weight centered over the standing leg. Next, bring the foot back and tap the 3 o'clock position, directly to your side. Then, tap the 6 o'clock position, straight behind you. Go slowly at first. As you reach, you will feel the muscles in your standing leg and ankle working incredibly hard to maintain your position. This is dynamic stability training in action. You are teaching your body how to adjust to perturbation, that unexpected shift of balance. The further you reach, the harder the exercise becomes. Only reach as far as you can while maintaining stability on the standing leg. Do not transfer weight to the tapping foot. The tapping foot is merely checking the time on the floor. It is about challenging the anchor leg. Once you have completed the circle 12, 3, 6, 9, switch legs. Aim for 2 full repetitions on each leg. This exercise integrates strength, movement, and the nervous system. It forces your proprioception, your body's internal GPS, to engage fully. Master this, and those unexpected stumbles will be much easier to manage. Now let's revisit the test. Many of you who attempted the 10-second test earlier may have failed, or barely scraped by. I want you to try it again now, just for a moment, after learning about the hip and ankle stabilizers. Even a few minutes of focus can sometimes show immediate results. If you improved, congratulations. You just proved the system works. If you struggled again, do not be discouraged. It means those stabilizers are sleepy, and you need consistent practice. Addressing common obstacles. I know what many of you are thinking. This is too hard, or my knees hurt when I try to stand. We need to address these common obstacles, because the biggest enemy of improvement is the fear of falling while training. First, not fear of falling. This is the most crucial barrier. That is why the counter is non-negotiable in the beginning. You must always train near a sturdy support structure. As your confidence grows, you can try reducing your contact from a full grip to 2 fingertips, then 1 fingertip, and eventually just hovering your hand inches away from the counter. Never take unnecessary risks. Your priority is consistency, not recklessness. Second, Sogratropin joint pain. If the movements cause sharp, acute joint pain, especially in the knees or hips, we must adapt. For the tandem stance, widen your feet slightly so the heel only touches the arch of the front foot, not the toe. This offers more stability and reduces strain. For the hip abductor lift, keep the movement very small. Only lift 2 or 3 inches. The goal is muscle contraction, not maximum range of motion. Listen to your body and work within a comfortable, pain-free range. Third, Samsirt's eyesight and vestibular issues. If you rely heavily on your vision, training with your eyes closed might seem terrifying, but it is necessary for advanced stability. Your visual system usually provides about 70% of your balance information. If you stumble in the dark, you have poor proprioception. Only attempt this when you are completely comfortable with the exercises. And Damien Stars, you are standing directly in a corner of the room with 2 sturdy walls beside you. Try the tandem stance with your eyes closed for 5 seconds. When you remove your primary balance sensor, vision, you force your nervous system and inner ear to take over. This is powerful brain training. Start small, stay safe, and progress slowly. Fourth, Samoyortimen Rumor footwear. Always train in bare feet or thin supportive shoes. Avoid training in thick sneakers or loose slippers. They mask the small, vital movements of your ankle and foot muscles. You need feedback from the floor to train your nervous system effectively. Thin socks on a carpeted area can be acceptable, but avoid slippery floors. Remember, balance training is neuroplasticity in action. You are literally rewiring the neural pathways between your brain and your muscles. This is why even a small amount of practice done consistently yields huge rewards. You are investing in your independence. ###, your 4-week balance progression plan. We have covered the test and the 3 core movements. Now, let's close the loop with an actionable plan. This is how you transition from your current score to a confident, secure step. Your goal is to practice these 3 movements every day or at least 5 times a week for 10 minutes total. Do not skip a day. Use habit stacking. Do the tandem stance while the coffee brews. Do the hip abductor lifts while watching the evening news. NIMS, Weeks 1 and 2, Building the Foundation. Asterisk, focus solely on the tandem stance and the hip abductor lift. For the tandem stance, aim for 45 seconds per side, 2 sets. For the hip abductor lift, aim for 12 reps per side, 2 sets. Do this every day. Asterisk SOAR Week 3, Introducing Movement. Asterisk SOARIS. Keep the first 2 exercises, but slightly reduce the repetitions. Introduce the clock reach. Exercise 3. Complete 2 full rounds on each side. Focus on slow, controlled movement. Do not rush the tapping. Asterisk Time Goro Week 4, the retest. Asterisk Time Goro Koro, continue the full routine. At the end of week 4, I want you to retake the 10-second balance test. Use the exact same technique as the start of the video. Stand up straight, lift one leg, and start the timer. Did you improve by 3 seconds? 5 seconds? The improvements will likely surprise you. When you see that measurable progress, the motivation to continue becomes automatic. You are not just exercising, you are reclaiming capability. This isn't about running marathons. It's about ensuring the simple, essential movements of life remain yours. It's about the confidence to walk on the uneven ground of a park path without fear. It's about securing your future freedom. If you found this advice practical and helpful, please give this video a like. Liking the video tells the channel we should continue providing these evidence-based guides to help you live your fullest life. And if you want more insights and practical advice on longevity and well-being, make sure you subscribe to Primetime Wisdom. We cut through the noise to bring you powerful, actionable strategies for a truly well-lived life. Start your training today. Your anchor is ready to deploy.